All right, we'll go over some finishes. The first finish we'll go over is when our opponent goes shin whizzer on us. So when I single leg, he goes shin whizzer on us. All right, the first thing that I want to do is I'll just say I want to get my hand above his knee, right? And then now what I want to do is I don't want to sit on the side of him, right? I want to come out front and I want to get my head up on his chest right here. Right, so as soon as I get the single leg and he goes shin whizzer on me, right, I want to start getting out front of him, right, and so he's giving me a good whizzer, right, so now what I'm going to do, once I'm kind of out front on him, I'm going to take my near side knee, I'm going to slide it right underneath his ankle and his foot, right, and so now it's important, right, when he's having the shin whizzer, right, he wants all of his weight on this leg, and he wants to crush me, right, he wants to do this. So that's why it's important. I come out front and I put weight on that other leg, right? So I need to post this back foot. I need my shoulder put on his hip and also my head, right? I'm posturing him up. If my head's not posturing him up, that's going to give him more leverage to push back into me, right? So when I frame him up a little bit, right, that's taking his pressure off that ankle. So I'm lifting him up, and now I can put weight on the other foot. Right, so your head position is going to be really important. So as we're going in there, my head's not just dangling, right? It's going to be a fight in there. So I'm getting my head on his chest, I'm pushing my head up, right? And then I'm keeping my shoulder on his hip, and then I'm taking some of that pressure off that near leg, and I'm put it on the far wall. Yeah, shin whizzer, I come out front, my head pushing up, right? His hand's posted, his foot's posted. I'm going to slide this knee right under his ankle. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this toe planted, right? I'm not going to move my foot. I'm going to slide his leg up on my hip right here. Right? So now it's important too. Same thing with our hand fight. Let go. Remember when I was in collar tie and I had my hand free right here? My hands were free. This is going to be the same thing for a lot of our finishes as well. So once I drive them up, I get this foot off the ground, right? What's important now is I want to get my eyes and his ribs if I can, and I'm holding his foot with my elbow. Right? You guys see my hand? I can still move my hand around. I'm not tying my hand up. Right? And it's also important that I keep my hips below my knee. Right? Because if I keep my hips below my knee, right, his leg can't slide out. I'm trapping his leg with gravity. If my hip is level with my knee and he's pulling me back down, right, it's going to come down. That's why it's important. Once I get here, right, my hip is below my knee, right? I'm using my elbow, I'm using my chest to trap this knee in, right? He still has a whizzer on me, right? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep retreating back. Ideally, what I want to do is I want to peek my head through this window, right here, right? And if he's close and he still has a good whizzer on me, right? I can use this backhand right here. I can knock his butt forward, get his weight forward, and then now I rush through. Right, so again, whizzer on me. I'm coming up front, right? And I'll pop my head is up. I'm sliding this back knee right under his foot. I'm going to keep this toe planted. Right, I put pressure over there. And I'm sliding this foot up. Right, I'm not using my hand to grab. I'm using my elbow. Right, I'm keeping my head in position. Same thing as what we were doing earlier. Right, it's all about distance control. So I don't want to be so tight and locked in here. Right, I want to find that distance. I want my head to peek through this window. Right, I can use my hand on his butt. Now I don't put pressure on the hand. I'm sneaking my head through. Notice again, I'm still shrugging my shoulders. I want to shorten that.
He's right tight on that too because he doesn't want to kick it out.
Look, like if he tries to kick out right now, go ahead, try to kick out. Right, I'm using my foot, my chest, right, and then I'm also using my elbow. So my hand is free, where I can start moving him around. I can start him to grab his leg. He's gonna make his leg go further out. Right now, I can slide and get it. All right, now. There's some guys that are a little better at the shin whizzer, right? And so now I'm trying to go up on his ankle, but I can't get it. He's giving me a lot of pressure. He's turning into me, right? I'm trying to go up front. I can't get my head out front. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna circle behind him. Right? I'm gonna plant my head. I'm gonna circle behind him. My back knee, right? So right now, all his weight is on this leg, right? That's what's chopping me in, right? So what I want to do is I want to throw this back leg and I want to knock him forward, like that. You guys see that? So he's whizzing hard. I'm circling behind him, taking this back leg. Or for me, sometimes I use my hip. Right? I plant my head and I put pressure forward. Now what I'm going to do is my hand that is being whizzered. I'm going to unravel my hand on top of his heel. Right? So I'll keep my hand locked right here. That's locking me in. So I unravel my hand from on top. I grab this toe. I plant it. Now there's no more whizzer. Just take it out. Right? Elbow comes straight. So just take it out. And again, right, my head below my knee. I'm using my chest to hold this foot in place. Right, so I'm trying to come up front. I can't. He's having a good whizzer. I put my hand above his knee. He's knocking my hand down. He's knocking my hand down. Right, so I can't get above his leg. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to post my head. I'm going to circle behind him. I'm going to use my knee with my hip. I'm going to knock him forward. Right, I'm driving with this foot. My hand, that's being whizzered. I don't know if you guys can see. My hand that's underneath. I'm going to take this hand. I'm going to unravel it on top of his heel. Right, taking this hand. Unraveling the top of his heel. I'm posting my head, this free hand, grabbing his foot, right? I'm putting it on my hip, and now there's no more whizzer, right? Just bring my arm right up and out. You think we can handle those two?